A lot of people in the self-development locking in discipline space get locking in wrong, get discipline wrong, and because of that they would do things that are very hard. They would put a lot of discipline into them, but they won't see the results they want. And to be honest, I was there too. 1 year ago, I was what you would call locked the fuck in. I was trying 10 times per week, 6 workouts in the gym, 3 runs. I was also reading and meditating every single day. But something was missing. And I genuinely think that what I was doing was not so much of discipline than of something else, and I'm currently on a path I think to be way better for growth and genuine life fulfillment. But before I keep going, I just want to put this disclaimer on. This is a lesson I've learned. I might be wrong here, but going from extremely locked in to locked in a different way, I've seen a great benefit. The benefit has been in fulfillment and life enjoyment, because a year ago when I was hyper locked in, I got pretty depressed. I wasn't going out at all. I met with some friends, but on an occasional basis, not on a frequent basis, and I was just working each and every day, maybe sometimes meeting with friends and going to the gym, maybe on other times going to the beach, but in general I wasn't extremely social. I was pretty lonely, and I got pretty depressed in that routine. A lot of people need to go through that routine to realize its benefits, and there were amazing benefits. I won't sit here and lie. I run marathons and shit like that. It was cool as fuck. But I'm currently on a similar routine. I've changed a few things that I will go over in a second, and I feel way better. I feel way more of life fulfillment, and it's better basically. So what did I change? The thing I changed was what I was spending discipline on. The thing about discipline is that it's not that it is limited. I don't think that the mindset of I have a limited amount of discipline is good, and I won't endorse it, but it can be fatigued. And the problem with discipline fatigue is that if you put your discipline points, let's call it discipline points, into a certain thing, you can't put the same points on a different thing. If you go to the gym 6 times per week, you wouldn't be able to approach just the woman that you see when you come out of the gym, because you will be too fatigued, probably, right? Some people can do so. As you will go through this workout, as you will go through these hard times that require discipline, you will develop it, you will have more of it, but it will plateau at some point, and you should choose to spend your discipline points on things that actually matter. And with it, there is a thing called diminishing results. In most things, fitness included, the first few hours of effort produce the most results. 4 hours of working out per week is enough to give you around 80% of the gains of fitness. Eating enough protein and calories per day on a daily basis, meeting these goals, is enough to give you 80% of the results. And that's the thing. When you waste a lot of your discipline points on the effort that is beyond the 20% effort that gives you 80% of the results, you're wasting your discipline points for no good reason. On the other side, if you take those same points, that's just a metaphor, right? But stick here with me, and you spend it on cold approaching, just a good hobby to get into, on being social, going out with friends even though you don't feel like it and getting into the social happy mood, or just in general, doing something else that excites you but you are afraid to do, you will see the benefits of that other thing while also seeing most of the benefits of the first thing. And that's the thing I've changed. Instead of just being locked in and trying and doing all of those things, eating a good diet on a daily basis, I've been doing all of these things. I've reduced the amount of effort I put a little bit. Instead of running 4 times per week, I run 3 times per week. Instead of running a 10k run every Monday, I run a 6k run. Instead of running 36 kilometers a marathon every week, I've changed it to 21 kilometers, and I might increase it a bit. So I've reduced the effort to the point where I can do other things, but not to the point where I don't see the results I want anymore. Do you understand? It's like I have developed discipline, I've taken the discipline away from some of those things, and I've transmuted it to other things that are more important, to other important aspects of life. And those aspects in my own journey have been: first, social life. I've become way more social. I go out with friends on a weekly basis. I talk with people in the gym. I fist bump them. I can cold approach anyone, basically. And I don't cold approach in a weird kind of way. I just have the balls to do so because I have developed them. That's one thing, and I can genuinely tell you these things are fun as fuck. They are hard, they are demotivating, but if you have seen some videos online, you can see that the guys who cold approach, they have like a good, happy mood. That's because it's fun. But wait, I'm an introvert. I don't like that stuff. Listen, I thought I was an introvert too, but as humans, bro, we are social creatures. If you haven't tried, I can probably guarantee to you, you don't really know. Because to know, you gotta try, right? You can't know whether you like something if you haven't even tried it. And then the second thing is hobbies. I've developed some more hobbies. I don't want to get into specifics because now it starts to get cringe, right? But in general, that's the point of this video. Don't waste your time getting marginally better results when you can just spend those same discipline points on things that give you way better results in other areas of life that are important to become a well-rounded individual, and it will be better. And that's basically it. Bye.